All right, all right.
Guys, if you're just joining us and you're new to the show, I am Shelly Simone, and we have Tingling on the ones and
Three.
threes.
Three.
Tingling is on the
Just
ones and threes.
ones and ones.
Ones and ones.
I don't know, equal, whatever.
And tonight we have the lovely Miss Gibbs in the building. And
for having me.
Thank you for coming. And she has her Miss Lucky with her, and it's her birthday. And she decided to spend her birthday with us at Pillow Talk. I feel it special. So tonight we're gonna talk. You're a manager.
Yes,
right?
I'm a manager.
And you have 4.
I manage for JGM Studios. I manage about 4 or 5 exclusive artists, and then a couple of non-exclusive artists.
Now, do they all live in Orlando?
No, they don't all live in Orlando. I have a few that live in Orlando, some that live in Miami, Jamaica, and Canada.
Oh, Miami. And so you go, how does that work?
Virtual right now with the COVID stuff. We do most of the stuff online, virtually.
So are you able to just keep adding? Like, what's the limit on the amount of people you can manage?
Well, I have assistants. Right now, I'm not accepting any more exclusive artists, but I do manage non-exclusive.
So now this managing an artist, right? Like, I've tried it like one time. Wasn't actually an artist.
But I don't know if you ever tried it, but me I hear now. Go on. Now listen.
Tried.
Yeah, listen right now.
And then like that person, maybe that's how it goes. I don't know. But it's like when, okay, let's say if they want water, you get the water. If they need to get a hotel room, you pay for the hotel room.
So there's catch-22 on them. I have non-exclusives that I do not do that for, but I do have exclusive artists that, yes, I do that for.
And so you get repaid, or
Yes.
and you add that to the...
Their expenses.
Yeah, I had a problem with that. I'm like, what? Like, where's your money?
So most of my exclusive artists, even our contracts and so forth, they do bring
Right.
to the table as well. But my exclusive artists, not that I don't believe in my non-exclusive, but I have a more personal backing behind my exclusive
So they
artists.
trust you that even if you don't know the person, you know people who know people
Yeah.
who know people.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Yes, networking.
Right.
Networking and
Networking, yes.
Yes.
And
Most of my team, my exclusive team, is I consider family. So they're from the solid foundation, and I expect them to continue, to be with me. If not, bigger things.
So I did see that you have a picture with Mama T.
Yes, I do.
She is a producer, right?
Yes, she is.
From Jamaica, but she lives here.
She, I'm not sure where she lives exactly. She lives worldwide right
So
now.
how did you guys meet up?
We happened to meet up at a show in West Palm Beach. I had one of my artists, Melody, open for Dexter Daps down there. It was my birthday weekend. Happened to just hit up a number on Instagram to
Right.
get a cabana for that show
Okay.
for my birthday weekend, and we've just gone from there. The vibes were just good.
I have another question about the managing thing. So would you suggest like managers to
Sorry.
Like do managers change the way the client looks, the artist? Like you would suggest change your hair, get
Yeah.
surgery.
Yes, we do.
So like
If I'm to keep it real, okay.
so Chanel Muir,
Okay.
I see she stated that she's against surgery and she talks about how her body is and she's fine with that. Would you agree that as a woman she shouldn't have to?
I agree.
You agree?
I agree. I
agree
don't downplay anyone who enhances
Right.
their body, but I don't think there's a need for it.
Would you get any surgery?
No, not at all. Not at all. They either love me for what I have.
So
or
what
don't at
type of
all.
things you think are something that you would tell an artist that they should enhance or change? Not enhance like surgery, but like with their hair maybe, oh, you should grow dreads or you should put a wig on.
If they're doing dreads, I want it maintained well
Right.
and so forth. Just to upkeep themselves properly. I don't want a bummy looking artist.
Right.
Understand? I want presentable. The world is watching you. You need to present yourself respectfully.
So you're gonna say,
I'm
like-
not with the pants hanging down all the time, and I'm not with all of that. I'm one of them managers that say, "Hey, pull up your pants, buckle the belt."
So these are new coming artists, some of them. So you're
Yes.
gonna be like, hey, you need to go get those dreads done. Here's $100.
So, in my for my exclusive artists, my management style is, and I have to keep it 100. I am mom, psychiatrist, sister, friend.
Right.
You know, whatever I have to be at the time. You understand?
But then what about the ones that are not exclusive? Are you going to
I
pay for the
still,
dreads?
it depends on what's going on. Yes, I
Right.
occasionally do.
You
It all
occasionally.
depends on what the actual occasion calls for. If they're in a financial difficulty, of course, and they have a show coming up, I'm not going to put the strain on them extra.
Right.
If I can do it, I'm going to do it. You understand? It's my back, you know, you scratch it, I scratch yours type of thing.
So now Shenseea,
Shenseea?
Shenseea. We go back and forth.
With how we say her name, right?
No, that's oh, she said the name.
She is a Jamaican artist, and she has been managed by Romich for years. So she decided to post that she has changed her manager to a new manager.
She's
That-
grown, which is good.
Which
She's
is good.
grown.
And and he's not a Jamaican, manager. What do you think the benefits are that she's looking to get out of that?
I think it's not a matter of that because he's not a Jamaican manager that he can do more. It's more like the networking, like I said. She's already gotten to a certain stage in her career. And not saying that Ramesh and them can't help her any
Right.
further, but I'm pretty sure he would be in agreement that the company that she's at right now is, you know, where she
Right.
needs to be. It's bigger than him now. You
Right.
understand? She's bigger than him a little bit. Not disrespectfully, but her career has grown.
Right.
And needs to be managed with someone who can handle that.
Right.
Right here, somebody else's turn.
Okay. So, but then it'll keep going.
Everything is a step.
Right.
Everything is a stepping process.
So you would be okay if Lucky, right? Lucky. So there's stages. So you, and when Lucky gets to where she, but you will still be part of her team, but you would add people.
I
I'm
mean,
not a
sometimes you don't have to be a part of the team to continue to even support them.
Right.
Melody. If Melody were to get, he's one of my artists, to get a bigger contract by a bigger record label, and it's in his benefit and does better for him,
Right.
I'm all for it.
Right.
Because in all reality, I'm doing this for their future, their career. You know, they get big, that makes me look good as well.
Right.
Just because they've outgrown me doesn't mean, you know, anything different. I want what's well for them. It's their career.
And so you're Puerto Rican and Jamaican, right?
Yes, I am.
So your mother's
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, your father's Jamaican.
Jamaican, yes. I call myself a part.
You call
Yeah,
yourself
go on
what?
tonight. Yeah, go on tonight. Me I watch. Yeah, go on tonight. Me do. So I go on.
I see her creeping.
I missed what you
While
said.
I have you here,
Uh-huh.
this is my brother.
Hi.
He's also producer.
Nice to
Yeah.
meet you. Nice to
Bram
meet you.
Gibbs.
What's your name? Bram.
Yes,
You can come
yes,
sit
yes.
here if you'd like.
There you go.
See, join us.
I don't want to intrude on her space, so that's why I'm going to say nothing to go by yourself.
Be
I don't
careful,
know
be
she could have
careful,
feel
be
a way.
careful.
No,
Don't
Don't
no,
have
no.
a seat. Join us.
I don't
How
want
long
to
you,
steal-
you've been doing it? And how many artists do you have?
Right now, just who we're working on. Who I've worked with before, some artists out of Apex, Chief Eli Sadie's, I want to say J Rebel, just smaller, you know.
So you guys work together?
Yes.
Okay. But he's been doing it before you, or you brought him?
I'm his older sister. I've been doing this. We're studio babies. We're both studio babies. We've been doing this all our life, basically. But as far as career-wise and taking it seriously or doing this stuff, I have a little more experience because I'm older. But we've been doing it for about the same time period.
So who is the person that you're the baby from that? Your dad?
Joe Gibbs, yes.
Joe Gibbs.
Joe Gibbs. Okay, Ting must know who Joe Gibbs
Yeah,
is.
yeah, we did talk a little
Yes.
bit. You probably just roll
Yes,
over the
I
name. Yeah,
remember,
we did
but-
talk about it.
okay.
Yeah, so yeah, some of D Brown sang them.
Yes.
I think. So Des
Money in my
Brown is,
pocket. Here I am, the producer. He's passed.
Oh, he's
yeah.
passed away?
Yes, he's passed away.
Sorry, it's always hard to lose a parent. I lost my mom too. It's not easy.
No, it's not. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes.
Yeah. Big up yourself. Yeah, go on, good. But you don't know no forward later now.
Yes,
I
we
saw-
did. Because we just came from Alabama. We were in Alabama for the Alabama Music Awards with some of our artists up there.
Okay,
So
how
we
did that
literally-
go?
That went wonderful,
Went
actually.
well?
Yes,
So
yes.
so you was performing up there too?
I am not an
Oh,
artist.
you're not an artist. Okay.
I am a manager.
You're a manager also.
Oh, she
Okay.
said that's why I said.
No.
Oh, okay.
I can put some tunes on the track.
can
for
sing,
you,
though.
but,
Oh, you can sing?
no artist.
So be a manager rollout. Okay. Was it to see other artists or prospects or just to showcase your artists?
We went to invade Alabama and take over their awards. We were invited to invade their
Okay,
awards. So
okay.
we went up there to network.
Shout
have
out
our
to Chuck
artists-
Buck,
Yes. And to the Alabama Music
I-20
Awards.
Entertainment.
Okay.
But
Okay.
they brought us up, they invited us, so we took up some of our artists up there to network and perform for them. Shut down the place. They did a good job.
Okay. Okay. I think I saw a video of.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to edit them yet.
I
have
thought
them all here.
Melody got to post something,
Yeah,
but I'm not
some
sure what
lives.
they got going.
Yes, we
they
went into
post
the
something.
club. They did their thing.
Okay, so Alabama, now is that a show year to year? Is that something that is it American or is
It's
it
an annual music awards, actually.
For
that was the
all
7th annual-
genres?
All genres of
Okay.
music. Yes.
Alabama?
In Alabama.
Okay.
They did it virtual this year because of the COVID, but they normally don't do it virtual. They do it every year. So it was nice.
Okay, and is it a one-day event? Is it a weekend? A week?
Yeah, it's a one-day event. They had already done everything else before. They just had like kids do it the day before,
Gotcha.
and then the following day the adults come back in and do it, and then everybody gets their awards and stuff like that. So,
Okay, and did your team win any awards?
No, they didn't come to compete.
No,
Okay,
come
okay,
to-
was
came
it
to
okay?
show off.
Oh, just okay.
What
yes,
it was,
they won
we
it.
just got invited up there because they seen the process that was going on, and they loved the way that JGM set up their squad to actually perform. So the way they have things set up, the lineup that they have, I don't care what club you put them in. It could be an Americanized club, it could be a Caribbean club, it could be any type of club. They're gonna shell down your place. So
Okay. Get you. So, question for you, managers now. She spoke on the appearance, right? So if that you already signed now, what's the one thing? We'll start with the one brother over here, so cause big up yourself. I get outnumbered, but what's the one thing you're looking for when you hear an artist? What's the one thing that catches you? Is it lyrics? Is it sound? Is it appearance? So
The first thing that I look for in an artist is definitely the appeal of standing out. If you can stand out, everybody stands out in their own way. It can be purple hair, gold teeth, tattoos all over your face. I mean, if you can stand out with your words, that's more than a tattoo on your face can say. You know what I mean? So definitely the words mean something, but the ability to stand out as in your attack methods or your method of choice of beats and how you attack those beats, you know, it's not just limiting yourself. It's having an open mind and knowing that my box is definitely big, you know?
okay. So with you, it's lyrics, and what about you now?
Me, it's lyrics and the sound of the voice.
Okay, and you?
energy.
Energy. So
Energy.
don't worry
If
about the
I don't
lyrics.
have energy with you, I can't deal with you. I don't care how your lyrics are. I don't care your appearance, any of that. I need that energy to be right because we need to move together like a family. So we have to be one.
Okay. So when you get the artist now, let's say the artist is not a recording artist. They're like, in their basement, they're just doing their songs every once in a while, and they know, introduce them to the studio. And it's the first time. So what's the one thing that all artists have a problem with?
Finding their voice.
What's that?
Finding their voice.
Finding their voice.
Finding your voice on the mic is one of the most difficult things you can possibly do. You have to be a character when you're on the microphone, and you have to be able to hold that character. And people don't want to see a fake character. They want to know that that person's genuine. So if your character is one that people like genuinely, you're already halfway foot in the door. You know what I mean?
So now are you guiding them through that
Definitely,
voice?
definitely.
So you're listening and you're like, turn it up, turn it down. do this,
Right.
do that.
We're telling them, look, a little bit more energy, enthusiasm behind your words, explanation behind certain phrases, and not leaving them so bland. Or less is best. There's so many jewels in the box. It's
Right.
just how you use them.
And
Basically.
then they got to go keep practicing it.
Definitely
Remember.
apply everything and every bit of what you learn, not just from us, but from all around. I mean, we don't tell you just limit yourself to what we're telling you. Go out there, research on your own, see what works for you, what makes you comfortable. If holding notes is your thing, then hold some notes. Practice on writing around that structure, and that's your foundation. Build off of that.
Now, so Ms. Gibbs said she's not for plastic surgery. What are your thoughts on plastic surgery?
I'm definitely a naturalist. I like natural beauty. I'm not gonna ask somebody to go change themselves. I don't really want to push anybody to change themselves. More add to their character, add to their craft. Change of hairstyle doesn't hurt, eye color, everything you can play with without modifying
Right.
what God gave you. I mean, I'm all for that, but there's no need to go out and get plastic surgery just so somebody could pay you attention. You know what I mean? Because you're not always guaranteed to get that attention.
And if we keep it real, when you get old and all that stuff and all of that is drooping and all over and not hanging right, and you have to be upkeeping it left and
More
right.
maintenance.
Come on, man. Let's keep it real. That's when they go
Well,
with the
if you
melt,
have a
the
side-
face is
slide in a little
melting
bit,
type
slide
of
in.
thing, you know?
This way. Okay, sorry. All right. No, it's COVID. We're keeping the distance.
Right. What are your thoughts? Did you get vaccinated?
Yes, I did.
And you all got vaccinated also?
Who?
No?
Huh?
Vaccinated?
Huh?
I didn't either.
I'm
I
in
know
the
what that
process
is.
of,
What does that mean?
I'm in the process
One-
of getting cleared to have it done.
You're in the process, so you made an appointment?
No, I'm waiting on the doctors to clear me and say, yeah,
I want to know what I didn't know.
I can't get injected with vaccines and so forth without the okay from my doctor.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
So what about you ladies now? We asked him say, he's the lyrics, the way the artist can articulate himself, and he just have to have it, right? Have you ever had an artist that he sounded well, seemed to be having it all, but he just wasn't able to get there?
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
definitely.
Speak on that. And
Does it happen more than you would think it should?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially if you say that this is something, your passion or something that your hobby, you're interested in doing. And then when you get with the management team, it's like you just brain fart. Yeah.
Stop it!
Or
Stop it!
better yet, them start to smell themselves.
Yeah.
Is what it is. They get too conceited or think because they get one compliment here or there that they're more than what they are so far. You understand? They don't want to listen to guidance. Especially some of the young ones, they tend to forget that we've been around a little bit longer than they have.
basically,
you know.
just keeping it humble takes you far.
Exactly.
Okay, guys. Well, so we're getting pressed for time, right? So we're gonna switch it up a little bit so we get to know you a little bit more personally,
Go for
right?
it. I
real
was about
quick?
to ask you, are you married?
I am engaged.
Engaged, so watch yourself, eh? Don't go too close.
I saw the rock. I said, hold on.
I was peeping it too. I was peeping it too.
All right, big up yourself.
I'll make sure my brother doesn't go too close to her.
So you said you're in a relationship, but
Oh,
it's
yes,
an
I'm
open
married.
relationship, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how does that work? Is he allowed also to have dates,
He is allowed to. He is.
and you don't
Does
get jealous
he
at all?
choose to, well, he hasn't chosen to take up that offer yet, but he is allowed to.
So only you have been taking.
I've
him.
chosen the
And he
offer,
just
yes.
sits home and just waits for you to come home. Do you bring the men home sometime?
No. No. I don't bring anyone home. I don't bring anyone to the home. Home is
Watch it
sacred.
there.
Okay?
Watch it, baby.
Wow. I don't bring anyone to the home.
So I have another question for you.
Go for
You guys are not in an open relationship too, right? Okay.
I definitely am.
You're in an open relationship also?
I definitely am.
So how does it work for you?
What do you mean?
So you're both, she has somebody or he has somebody, and
She does.
they're allowed to have, you bring that person home too?
No.
So they don't come
you
home
know,
either?
You know, no, y'all black women, you crazy.
So only one person?
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
It works in both manners, but I mean, you want to go do your thing with over there. Don't come here.
So why wouldn't you just be single?
Not an opportunity for a singleness is comfortability for a person.
But I thought when you have an open relationship, the thing is that it's kind of like open, but you get to like add a partner to the bed. That's what the whole
No,
thing is.
that's some other type of
What
thing.
is
That's
that?
not
That's
open,
not
baby.
open?
Threesome.
That's
Oh, that's
threesome.
just a
That's
threesome?
swinging.
That's swinging.
swinging.
Threesomes
Oh,
and
that's
stuff like
swinging.
that.
That's
Yeah, it's a little
swinging.
bit different.
That's levels.
So you
That's the white
have
people thing.
somebody, but you don't want to have somebody.
That's a white people thing.
So, well,
That's a WP thing.
I'm trying to understand.
well,
it.
we did speak of something earlier, so maybe it's that situation. We did speak about a woman that didn't know that a guy was married for a couple of years. maybe that's a situation here where I don't want you no more, but we don't want to break up. So if I go about my way and me pick up somebody else, I, in my mind, think it's done. You don't know, you in your mind think something
Right.
is going on, but it's really done. So it's open because I'm leaving. The door is open for me.
Right.
I'm leaving.
That's a
Oh,
real
but
yard.
they
But
don't
you
get
don't
it
know
and you're
say-
leaving. They,
yeah,
don't, they
but
don't want you
them
to
don't
leave.
know say it open for you.
Yeah, that now I get that. Now it makes sense.
That's why it's open, right?
Right, that's
There you go.
right.
The
So
door
how
was
many
open.
times
Stop
do
it.
you
Calm
think
down.
you need to have sex a week?
Calm down.
How
Well, I'm
many
on
times a week?
celibacy right now, so I can't tell you.
No sex at all?
None at all. Celibacy.
Not even by yourself?
Hell no. I think it feel better with somebody else. I'm straight with
So you're not doing any masturbation, no sex, no nothing.
nothing.
That's her. That's her.
That's the
Like
beginning
two,
of
in
this-
like 2 weeks.
Stop it. Calm down.
Because
This is her shit in like 2 weeks, though. You heard?
oh, it's just been 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Okay, that's not that long.
That's not
And
even
how long
long.
are you gonna go for?
She was just on trip.
2 more hours.
I like that.
Birthday girl. I got turned up. What's wrong with you? I was
Stop
home
it.
and all
Calm
that.
down.
Yeah.
Stop it. Calm down.
Oh, thank God. Yes, today's your birthday, yes.
Exactly.
So, Ms. Gibbs, how long, or how many times a week do you think is a necessary amount of time to have sex?
Necessary? It all depends on business, to be honest with you. And the vibes and the mood. It could be sometimes all 12 times a week, or it could be one time or none for the week. It all
What's
depends
the
on what's
least
going
amount
on.
of time you're gonna accept from your partner
I'm gonna
before
say
you start, like,
before I start tripping,
right?
probably a good 2.5 weeks, maybe.
Oh, that's,
And that's
a long.
long.
Time. That's long.
That's very long.
That's long. And how long for you?
I'll tell you this much. I have 6 kids.
There we go.
And they're all from different women, okay? I'm not proud of this, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's the most
Hey, he
insight
takes
that I
care of all
have
his
given
six,
you
so-
on
Stop
this.
it.
You know,
Calm down.
I'm very much engaged to my business, you know? And I put forth a lot of effort into that. And when I get home, the last thing that I really want is to be drained by somebody that says, I'm not giving you enough attention. Because work is enough attention, and sometimes I want to be tended to, you know?
All
So
right, guys.
everybody has their time and place. We all make do.
I just want to ask one more question before we wrap it up.
Remember, say me have my you see, you don't ignore mine something, right?
You have stuff?
Remember, say me have one enough to ask.
I don't know. You have any?
Me send it in our text. Look on it.
Well, you can go ahead and ask.
Okay, this is just a question that I was told to ask on this show, right?
Okay.
So caller text me and said, this is not the one that I send you. But
Okay.
you're in a relationship and your significant other has cheated on you. So, and the question is, should they apologize on some form of, or does it matter if they apologize on an international show, some big show like Oprah Winfrey? They're able to go on Oprah and say, I'm sorry. Does that help in the decision that you take the person back? Or if they just go to you and say, hey, I'm sorry.
I prefer them coming to me and saying they're sorry. I'm not with the broadcasting because you're going to make yourself look like a fool. Broadcasting is you're broadcasting my business or our personal business out there like that. And so I'm not with all of that
Not
to
with
that
that.
extent.
Okay?
Definitely. I mean, I respect you more for having the time and the patience to care enough to come to me and show me what it is you have to say to me, because my opinion is what most matters, not the whole Oprah Winfrey show. You know what I mean?
All right.
The whole I'm not sleeping with all of them. I sleep with you. You know?
You understand?
Right.
I don't even broadcast my relationships to social media, so not
So
at
if
all.
they go on social media, it's like they're telling the world, I did this to you, right? That's what I thought too. I said, if you go on social media and say, yo, me sorry, well, nobody know.
Exactly.
So now everybody got in our business now.
Exactly.
What kind of woman you have, what kind of man you have, and it becomes more like,
Of a
oh, yeah, this
problem.
her. And then the man himself, boy, a gallus, you know, we are gallus, so I saw it go, and then it's more like, it become a disrespect. So to answer the question, the caller that's listening, and the person listening right now, don't do that.
Don't do it.
That not gonna work.
do that.
It won't
Don't do that. What about if you can you apologize in front of her mother or sister or something?
That's fine.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's the same thing to me. Like,
Nobody.
what are you bringing
Nobody
her
at all.
into the mix of things?
Nobody at all. Okay.
No.
You have a question?
No, I think we should wrap.
No,
it.
man, if I ask my
No,
question.
I really don't.
I have my question to
Ask
ask.
the
Me, my question.
It was. It's. I
Go-
really
Let's
don't.
bring it up. Bring it up. Fast.
Okay, what would you like to tell an ex?
That wasn't that.
Who told you? How you know what it was? Oh, the question you wanted?
That's what I said.
Oh, your question.
Yeah, don't ramp up me now.
Oh,
Yeah, no, stop.
let me see. I'm gonna look up the question here.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you. More hawks. No, me name remember because time. Okay, but fine.
Okay, good.
Fine. This is something that was sent to me to ask, so I had to write it in words. So, you know, Jennifer Lopez seems to love man bad. So every minute she break up with somebody, then she go out with somebody. Right? So, is it okay? Not saying it's not okay, but do you think that dating somebody that you was already engaged to can work?
Somebody
Like
that
you,
you
and,
were
you was
engaged to?
engaged to the person, you end up breaking it off. You find somebody else, get married to the person, now you break off with that person,
Oh, to go back.
and then now this person that you were
Yeah,
engaged
she's
to a
going
couple
back
of
to
years
Ben Affleck.
is
Really?
available.
Yes.
Oh.
That's how
I'm
busy
sorry.
she is.
When I close a chapter, I only go back to revisit to refresh why I closed it. Keep my friendships if I have to. Other than that, it's goodbye and that's it. Obviously, we broke off for a reason, so no, I'm not gonna be going back into that.
Okay.
I won't double back.
There's no backwards.
Not
It's a reason why we not together. It was a reason. So let that reason be that reason.
I give it about 2-3 more weeks before they all realize what that reason was why they not together. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's all it takes is time to just revisit that moment. Oh, that's what it was.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
Stop
You
it.
don't change. You don't change.
Stop it. Calm down.
They don't really change that much. It's hard to get change out of somebody. They have to want it for themselves, you know?
All right. Well, we're not forward late, but I don't know. We're
I'm
glad so we're not
sorry.
forward, and it was a privilege having you on the show.
Just tell us your handles, all the handles they could find you on.
They can find me on Miss Gibbs promos, Miss Gibbs, JGM Studios, DBM Graham.
Yes, DBM Graham, all over Instagram, definitely. Facebook.
1800 way.
1800 way on all that.
All handles.
So we never asked which artists are you managing? Just
He said.
he said.
Little Gibbo right now, that's definitely my heart and soul. I have to put a lot of effort into him. But he's definitely got a lot of drive and energy, and that's great to work with, you know? So definitely.
When is the video dropping? She don't me attack.
Soon coming.
One day.
I can bat up the person in a
Soon
minute.
as we left.
Trust me. They seen the nice side of me, Tinga, the nice side.
The busy side.
But I'm hoping actually to have it released and edited and everything before the end of August, actually. Trying to hit Jamaica by September before we hit New York, so trying to have it visuals ready by then. Dreaming video dropping soon.
All right, one day. So we know she manages Melody God. So Melody God, big up yourself.
Yes,
You don't know,
yes.
says Pillow Talk, Tingaling, you don't know. Shelly, get them the our handle, no?
Pillow Talk Live TV on all handles. It's Tingaling. I'm Shelly Simone. Trini's on vacation. Please, guys, like and share. You guys like and share on
Thank you for
YouTube.
joining. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming, even on your birthday. Happy
Yes,
birthday
thank
again.
you, thank you.
It's
Don't
Pillow
breathe.
Talk.
Yo, I straight revenge. Yo, make up coming now.
Good night, guys. We out.